Hello, Kulas. Welcome back to Viva Barca, and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest developing stories. We begin with Vitor Roque as Barcelona have 100% decided to incorporate a teenage prodigy this summer to reinforce the attack. We are going to discuss on that as we progress. Secondly, talking about Franck Kessie, as Barca will free up 9 million euros in financial fair play margin following Franck Kessie's exit to Al Ahly. We are also going to be discussing on that. So as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Earlier today, reports emerged claiming that Barcelona had begun making movements to try and incorporate the signing of Vitor Roque this summer itself. Corroborating those claims, Albert Fernandez of Goal is now reporting that the Blaugrana have indeed decided to try and bring forward the teenager signing to this summer and register him right now. The La Liga champions have decided that he will 100% be the club signing to reinforce the attack that will be weakened by Ousmane Dembele's imminent departure. Barcelona signed Vitor Roque from Atletico Paranense earlier this summer in a deal that reaches a total sum of 61 million euros, including variables. However, the lack of financial fair play margin at the time meant that the Blaugrana decided to let him continue at Atletico for another year. But following Dembele's shock impending move to PSG and Franck Kessie's transfer to Al Ahly, there is room for Roque's arrival and registration right now. On top of that, Dembele's move also opens up a spot in the attacking department, which Barca have now decided to fill by incorporating Roque into the squad right now. Atletico Paranense's exit from the Copa Libertadores on Tuesday night seems to have only strengthened Barcelona's resolve to go after the striker. It will not be straightforward as the Brazilian club wish to keep hold of the teenager at least until December when their season ends, as they wish to qualify for the next year's Copa Libertadores. As such, it will take several meetings with Atletico and some other things to fall in place for Barcelona to successfully incorporate Roque signing now itself. But the decision has been made by the club that they will make the necessary efforts to advance the arrival of the talented Brazilian international who has been in terrific form in 2023. Of course, Vitor Roque was finally signed by Barca some 2 months ago, but we couldn't bring him, due to a lot of reasons, like, the money was not there to register him in the first place, and same time, Atletico Paranense wanted to keep hold of him to help the team qualify or to help the team go as far as they can go for their Copa Libertadores. But unfortunately for them, they had to be disqualified on Tuesday. And Barca, seeing Ousmane Dembele and Franck Kessie leave in recent weeks, saw this as as an opportunity since Atletico Paranense are not part of the Copa Libertadores. They saw it as an opportunity to bring the player to Barca now that they believe there is space in the wage bill for the player to be registered. But it may seem as though it will be tough for Barca to negotiate, as Atletico Paranense are reportedly not open to letting the player leave for his new club, especially as their season ends this December, and of course they will be celebrating their 100 years of existence, and they really want Vitor Roque to continue helping the team till December at least before he can go to Barca in the January window. So Barcelona need to be patient, but this report is claiming that Barca are not patient. They want to go for it. They really want Vitor Roque to join, as Dembele's exit for them have weakened the attacking department a little bit, and they believe that Vitor Roque's coming should be done right now. Honestly, as a Barca fan, I wish it happened. I wish to see Vitor Roque start the season afresh, get used to with his teammates, get used to with Javi's styles, and of course, as soon as possible, because he's a very good, talented player. We have been long linked with him, and of course, signing him was, I think, the best signing we have had so far. I'm talking in terms of the joy that fans will have. He's over 18 years old, and I think that signing makes a lot of sense. Of course, let's see what he's got. But now the question is, will he join Barca this summer, or will it be next, or will it be in the January window? Let not say next summer, because next summer is off the table, because Barca are sure that by January they must have gotten their hands on their new phenomenal striker, Vitor Roque. It's just that Atletico Paranaense are pleading that they want to keep hold of the player until their season comes to an end in December. Especially as a club, they will be celebrating their 100 years of existence. They want to do it with their star man. So let's see actually if Barca will win that race in terms of bringing Vitor Roque, or they won't succeed. Then moving on to the final story of discussion, Barcelona have achieved one of their priority objectives in the market by sanctioning the sale of Franck Kessie. The Ivorian midfielder has joined Saudi club Al Ahly for a fee of 12.5 million euros, marking an abrupt end to his spell at the Catalan club. The former AC Milan star had joined Barca on a free transfer last summer, hoping to become one of the key players for the Blaugrana, but it's now on its way to the Middle East. Shortly after Barcelona confirmed the sale, Radio Marca has come up with an update on the transfer. The Spanish news outlets suggest Barca are freeing up 9 million euros in financial fair play margins from the sale of Kessie. The Ivorian move to Saudi Arabia is indeed set to free up a fair share of the club's wage budget, while the transfer fee should add up as well. This should offer Barcelona some economic breathing space as the club look to not only sign newer players in the market, but also register the new signings. With Kessie moving to Saudi Arabia, Barca are now expected to finalize the sale of Ousmane Dembele to PSG. There have been some delays on that front, with the club notably looking to squeeze out more than 25 million euros from that deal. But an agreement has been reached, and the Frenchman is already in Paris, with a deal likely to be done and dusted tomorrow. The combined sale of Dembele and Kessie should free up enough economic provision for Barca so that the club can register most of the new players and renewed contracts, Radio Marca adds. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.